Rock bottle on the track, boy.
What's going on? What's going on? Thank you for tuning in to the Mind of a Man show, where men and women discuss all things men. My name is James Bush. I am your Manversationist. And today, we have another great guest, Miss Joyce Veronica. Welcome to the show.
I'm glad to be here, James. Thank you.
Look, you starting too early now. You starting smiling and everything too early now.
I mean, it's never too early to be smiling. Let's go.
Okay. Joyce, tell my audience a little bit about yourself.
So I am Joyce Veronica. I am the owner, CEO of JV Fitness LLC. I am a native of South Carolina, born and raised. I've been in Nashville, Tennessee for 20 years. I'm the mother of two young men, one a sophomore in college and one a junior in high school. I am a full-time entrepreneur, and I work in health and wellness in all ways to help people become better every day, inside and out.
Outstanding. So in today's show, we're going to talk about exercise regimens, sticking to them. Also, we're going to look at nutrition. Does it really matter? And lastly, how can we get our partners to exercise without getting slapped, hit, or punched? But first, it's game time. Game time. 5 questions. 5 questions of topics that you may know or you think you know, but you may not after this.
Okay.
Get all 5 right, get Mind of a Man show swag.
Okay.
You get one wrong, I shall be abrasive to you for the end of the show.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Question number 1. How many calories does it take to lose 1 pound?
3,500.
That is correct. You're gonna lose your card after that one. All right. A little bit harder this one. Question number 2. A Virgin Mary is a Bloody Mary without which ingredient?
Alcohol.
What type of alcohol, Joyce?
Vodka?
That is correct. We all were moving on our seats and trying to figure out that one. All right. I'm starting to get nervous because I think she might get all of these right. Oh my goodness. Question number 3. Ooh, if you get this one wrong, you can't go home no more. What is the mascot for the University of South Carolina?
Gamecocks.
Now, what is the mascot's name?
Cookie.
She got it right. Hey, Curtis, she got it right, man. All right. Question number 4. Which U.S. state has Cheyenne as its capital city?
Pass. Call a friend. Call a neighbor. Call Siri.
Final answer, call a friend?
Final answer, call Siri. What you got?
The correct answer is Wyoming. No swag for you. All right.
I think you just didn't want to give me any, but it's okay.
Okay, last question. You did good though. You did very well. Until this one comes. Where was the movie School Days filmed?
Ooh. Slightly.
Wade in the water.
I'm not going to get that right. I don't know.
Your African American card is being.
Because I'm thinking Atlanta.
Okay. Hey, can you do it? Take a guess.
It was either, was it CAU or?
Okay.
Was it Brown?
Okay.
Was it Morehouse?
Okay.
Georgia in Atlanta.
Is that your answer?
Yes.
One more.
The only other one there in the four is Spelman.
There you go. You got them all right. I just wanted to keep working suspense stuff, but you got them all right. They started at Morehouse and Spelman and Clark, and then they moved to Morris Brown to finish it up.
Okay, I didn't know that. Okay.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we will not be revoking her card. We'll be right back in a quick second. Mind of a Man Show. And we're back with Mind of a Man Show. Now, Joyce, I see that you're in fitness and all that jazz. Exercising is necessary the older you get. And I brought you on because I wanted to know, why is it so hard for people to stick to an exercise regimen?
A lot of reasons, James. One of them, the most one, is people don't get quick results.
Okay.
I feel like we live in a microwave society, and people want results today, tomorrow, and when they don't, they get discouraged. Also, you have to do something over a period of time in order to get results. The classic saying is do something for 21 days to make it a habit. A lot of people can't stick to a diet or exercise program because they have cravings, and they succumb to the cravings. They have social events. They don't want to disappoint others when they're going out. So they basically sacrifice their being better themselves to please others. So there's so many reasons. Also, people get bored with plans. Some people don't like doing the same exercises over and over again, so they get bored or burned out and they stop. But actually, you don't have to be over creative to get results. You just have to be consistent.
That was something you said right there, as far as they don't go long enough to see the results. They don't stick to the plan. And so, I mean, I guess if you did it for 2 weeks and you don't see a six-pack abs, or you're not rock like Arnold or anything along those lines, then you're somewhat discouraged and you're like, man, I'll toss this. I'm done. I'm going to have me a honey bun. So that makes a lot of sense. Maybe, is there, I don't want to say a foolproof, but is there an easier way for them to begin a regimen? I mean, start slow. Are there any tips on that?
Yes. So with my clients and my client base, their range. I do young athletes to seniors in their 60s. So basically, you have to know who your client is, for one. Secondly, I like to start with meeting you where that you are. Everyone's not going to start the same place, and I think people mess up because they try to start everyone in the same place, and you can't. You have people that are athletes, and then you have people that are not as athletic. Okay.
That, I never thought about that one. So you have to kind of tailor the regimen to your lifestyle to some extent.
Yes.
And who you are. So your lifestyle, who you are. I mean, you're not going out there and running a 40. You're not going to go out there and play on Sunday. All you need to do is try to keep your cholesterol down.
Yes.
So your regimen is going to be a lot different.
Exactly. And people don't always get that. Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, this next question is near and dear to my heart because I love food. I love food. It's one of the most beautiful things that God has given to us on this earth.
Food is good.
Besides other things. Now,
focus.
Does nutrition matter if you work out regularly?
So it all matters.
Okay.
You can't outwork a bad diet. So nutrition, you cannot.
Do I need to call cancel culture on you on shaming a bad diet and what? I'm just messing with you. Go ahead.
No, but seriously. So people get messed up when they think about, well, can I eat and then work out? Well, food has contents, meaning that they have carbs, they have fats, they have protein. So if you're taking in more fat, then you can't burn that much fat off. You have carbs to give you fuel, which is energy for you to work out. So if your food base or compilation is biased, you can't outwork that.
I got you.
Does that make sense?
It makes a whole lot of sense now. And so, because again, a lot of us are not athletes, and she shamed us on that last question. A lot of us are just not 9 to 5ers, entrepreneurs that are running back and forth. We are running, but it's not necessarily burning calories.
So can I interject real quick?
Okay.
So let's go back to the question you had earlier about what you should do.
Okay.
One of the things, the primary things you should is intake more water.
Okay.
So we start there. Water burns calories. It flattens your stomach. It keeps you hydrated. It helps your skin.
Oh, wait, stop right there. Now, if I take the little crystal light and add it to the water, is that a bad thing?
No,
It's not.
it is not.
Okay, just making sure. Just making sure.
It is not.
Okay, so water is one of the things that she added that is necessary. What else things can we do?
So make your plate colorful.
Okay.
So greens, oranges, reds like bell peppers, just dark green vegetables. Like you have to make your plate colorful. I have brown for your protein, greens for your veggies, and like your white, like your starch, but not like it should be balanced. So that's the key.
Okay.
So people, instead of saying you gotta go get a scale, you should use your palm.
Okay. Palm.
So the average person, so if I wanted to eat, say I wanted to get some chicken, I would put my chicken in the palm of my hand. And that's how much chicken I should eat.
That ain't enough
Is it for one serving?
for one serving.
How many times a day are you eating?
Chicken be good though.
How many times a day are you eating? So I gave you a trick. Here's a trick. So let's say you want 2, right? So we're gonna take this half and we're gonna eat it at 12. We're gonna come back and the other half we're gonna eat it at 2:30.
Okay.
That's gonna help.
Okay.
You know what that does?
What does that do?
Speeds up your metabolism.
So take half of it. Eat one at 12 and one at 2. Okay. All right.
To break our meals up.
To break our meals up. So you said make our plates basically NAACP like, very colorful. Okay. Cool.
Yes. Diverse.
Very diverse. Gotcha. That makes a lot of sense. Anything that we should stay away from, particularly?
So there's a lot of things that people get to, construed or messed up about. Think about what foods can't I eat. I don't like the word can't.
Okay.
Portion control. I think if you have an urge, you should eat it, but don't eat all of it. Right?
Okay.
So try to stay away from too much sugar. But if you want to taste the cupcake, taste the cupcake. But don't eat 3.
Taste the cupcake, don't eat it. But you said taste it. So actually tasting a cupcake is not actually eating the cupcake, it's just tasting it.
Okay. So you can have a cupcake.
A cupcake. Okay.
Don't eat 3.
Okay. Don't eat 3. But you can't do that thing that trick you just said, you cut it in half.
Not on the cupcake. Not on the cupcake. Not on the cupcake.
So it don't work on cupcake.
It don't work on cupcake. Well, and people also don't really understand, the breakdown of calories, how much calories they should be intaking versus how much calories they're burning every day. That makes a difference.
I got you. All right, that's enough abuse. We'll be right back. Mind of a Man Show. And we're back with Mind of a Man Show. So, Joyce, I've got a bit of a serious question to ask you. There are some men who would like to support their partners or encourage their partners to work out. Their partners have expressed to them that I need to lose weight, that I need to do this, but they don't want to come off the wrong way. And because that can create all types of issues and problems. That can get you kicked, punched, slapped, and an assault charge from her. What is the best way for them to go about this?
So you said a whole lot, though. You started with she's expressed that she needs to lose weight.
Yes.
So I'm telling you, sweetheart, I need to lose weight. And you offer help and she's going to slap you?
Well, at the same point in time, some people, they say they want help, but do they really want help?
These are facts. Okay, so in a relationship, there's a couple of things you can do actually.
Okay.
For one, being very active. If I want to spend quality time, I'm going to invite you to go with me.
Okay.
Sweetheart, I'm going to the gym at 5. I would really like for you to go with me to be in my presence. I can help you. There's something you might, you can meet some friends there. It's fun. Secondly, people, especially the older you get, there are things you can say that may help people, and people don't always know. The older we get, the more muscle we need to help us live longer, because we lose muscle as we age. So if you don't work out, if you don't train, your body deteriorates.
Okay.
People don't realize that. But you have to tread lightly, because a lot of people think, well, especially women, so you don't like how I look, what are you trying to say? I have a lot of clients that are new, that their husbands have gifted them packages.
Explain what gifting means.
I've had several spouses literally contact me directly and say, I would like to purchase a program for my wife. How can I do this? And I literally have a gift certificate, a holiday gift certificate on however many sessions they want, and that's what they get in the Christmas tree. So they can go when they want to. They can start when they want to. And sometimes it helps when I have the consultation. It kind of helps them, whereas the spouse couldn't. I could say things that the other partner couldn't say.
Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Makes a lot of sense. I mean, yeah. I mean, sometimes gifting, allowing a person to work out with you, sex helps, because that burns calories, doesn't it?
It does.
I mean, it does. I mean, it does.
It does. It does. It does.
I mean, the thing is that we want better wellness. We want to see people live long enough.
Yes.
And so, I mean, a steady diet, as well as working out, being active together, whether it's out at the fitness places or whether it's at JV Fitness or whether in the bedroom or so, it can lead to favorable outcomes in the end. And you know what? I almost had it together, except Curtis, man, he just put his head in his hands. So, man, he messed me up on that one. All right. We'll be right back. Mind of a Man Show. And we're back with Mind of a Man Show. So, Joyce, before I was just so abruptly interrupted by the commercial break that we had to take, give us your take on how can sex help an individual within their whole process?
Okay, so there's a lot of benefits to sex.
Okay.
I'm not a sex therapist, but there's a lot of benefits to sex. For one, healthy sex helps your mental health.
Quick question, time out. What is healthy sex?
Consensual sex.
Okay, so we say, okay, it's consensual sex, healthy. Okay, all right, cool. Keep going.
Okay, so just think about, don't be afraid to try new things with your partner.
Okay.
Meaning that do more things besides missionary, like move around, make it fun. That way you're actually probably spending more time having sex, and you improve your flexibility. You burn calories.
So no starfish or hunt here.
Movement is healing. That's what I'm gonna say. Movement is healing, and it's exercise.
Movement is healing. I like that. Okay.
These are facts.
These are facts. All right, cool. All right. And so on our break, Curtis, he brought out a good point or so, is about when he was talking about desire, tease, and the things that we want to model before our partners. And I think he was saying something to the nature of, if you want it, I mean, I kind of got it wrong, or did I get it wrong? Well, then again, this is Curtis, though. So.
Well, he was pretty much saying, if your partner says to you, I'm on a diet.
Right.
Well, being on a diet, which I don't like the word diet.
You don't?
It's restrictive.
Okay.
So we want to look at it as a lifestyle change. I want to do better, becoming healthier, so I'm going to make some adjustments.
Equal opportunity.
There you go.
Okay.
So you do have to have you have to be in that state of mind to want to improve. It doesn't happen overnight. So I can say, I'm going to cut out sweets. Well, I struggle. I like sweets. But once I get my mind made up, that's not what I'm going to do, then that's what I'm gonna do. So you really have to feel your partner out and just be flexible. Don't get frustrated, but be flexible. Don't make everything so tempting. Kind of remove things slowly, and then they won't miss it.
Remove things slowly. Okay, I like that. Don't tempt yourself too long. And I like that as well, because I think sometimes we go on, I guess, what these call crash diets. I know you don't like that word, but the fact is that we try to remove everything all at once. And about 2 days later or so, we're right back smack where we are. So yeah, you can go maybe have a shot or two, and then maybe you'll get down to a shot, and then you'll get down to maybe a half a shot. I don't know. Or you can have apple fritter. I like apple fritters. Or, you know, well, I'm not going to say that word because they're not paying us for this. So, but I like their eatery though. The point being is, yeah, I mean, portions slowly.
Yes.
Be patient with yourself. Anything else we're missing?
So, walking.
Okay, walking.
Take walks with your partner.
Okay.
Don't look at it as exercise. Look at it as time spent. Remember, movement is healing. So you're getting out. You're spending time, you're talking, and you're helping your body.
Gotcha. So, but if she walks out of your life, ladies and gentlemen, then hey, what can we do? Joyce?
Yes, James. James, yes.
Tell my audience where they can find you.
You can find me on all social media platforms. I am Joyce Veronica. I am on IG and Facebook as Joyce Veronica. I am on Twitter as JV Fitness. And you can reach me at jvfitness.info@gmail.com.
Well, Joyce, once again, it's great to have you. After this, I guess I'm going to take some of your tips, so I guess we're going to go get something to eat. Yes, and I don't know about the portions or looking at the hand, but thank you once again. What's burning on the bushes next? All right, so I got to talk about this. I've seen a lot of magazines. I've seen a lot of my influencer buddies. They'll give 5 steps for getting the gal, 10 steps, man, for making her fall back in love for you. I've had relationship experts and yada, yada, yada. I'm gonna tell you right now, the best information that you can utilize is be yourself. Become more self-aware of who you are, utilizing that emotional intelligence. That's going to be so key for you as you move throughout life, as you move throughout these relationships. Many people can tell you maybe how to get the girl, but then again, really they can't. But how do you keep yourself within that relationship? That's very important. Why? Because that's why we're seeing a lot of the divorces and the breakups now. Because a lot of times people don't feel like they can be themselves. They have to go and put on a character so that they can impress somebody. So they suppress their insides and who they are so they can impress another individual. And what does that lead to? It leads to something chaotic later on down the line. The main thing is be yourself. The imposter syndrome, or whatever they ever going to call that. But when you are able to be your most authentic self, I call it like standing in a pocket. Whatever comes with it, comes with it. You can't change anybody's mind about you, but you can improve on the model, which is you. Take care.
On the track, boy.